gonna try to start putting this motor together. So here it is. Got it back from the machine shop. I just dropped main bearings in here. The machine shop was nice enough to label, check tolerances and everything already. Now all we have to do is put it together. Sorry, I had to switch over to a mic really quick because the neighbors are running a wood shop. But yeah, there's going to be tons of reference video in this if you're building an SR. I'm not going to go absolute step by step on every torque spec and everything, but there is quite a bit of information here that you could reference for your build if you need a close-up of a certain part of the engine. Or if you've never seen an SR go together at all, then it's all right here in this video. This is actually a brand new crank from Nissan. Can't believe you can actually get these brand new from the dealer still. Here is what I used for the turbo setup. I ended up replacing the turbo that came with the engine. I found out later that it was a GT2871R and was not the turbo that I wanted to go with for this setup. So I actually bought an OEM Garrett T28, just got it installed. So a couple little things here to show the setup. I used Nord-Lock washer, nuts on there, full race manifold. We got it ceramic or Cerakoted, P2M clocking kit for inlet housing there. That way it can clock this pipe right here the right way for the intercooler piping. S15, T28, other inlet housing for it. Faction hose kit. Came with everything needed with the restrictor for the ball bearing turbo and everything. And this one here is a water neck from an S14. That's why this water line can go from here to here. OEM drain setup. You can get all this stuff new from Nissan, the hard pipe there, rubber hose. That's about it. So just wanted to show the setup on that. I ended up drilling a hole right here for the wastegate pickup. I ended up tapping a boost controller into that at some point, but for now I'll probably run wastegate pressure. Got the Tarks relocation for the power steering bracket. I just thought that was a really cool piece. Yeah, this thing is just about ready to go in. Couple other things here. The Tarks coil bracket conversion for the R35 coils. These are OEM Hitachi. And then on the other side, bam. Got the radium setup, direct mount regulator, injector dynamics, 1050. Faction throttle cable bracket. Got the heater hoses looped because this car doesn't have a heater core in it. Been a long time coming. Pretty soon we're gonna get this thing in the car. Putting the clutch together right now. Just wanted to show the setup. Got Tota Racing flywheel resurfaced from the machine shop. ARP flywheel bolts, torqued to 70 pounds. And we got, I believe it's a Clutch Masters. Looks like it's got some good meat on it still, but moving right along. About to drop this thing in here pretty soon. Things got a bit hectic right at the end while we were finishing up the 240, so I didn't get much video, but did get it running just a couple days before moving out here. So here's the new garage setup. Man, I don't even know where to start, but I am so stoked to be out here for opportunity with my wife. So cool. I've always wanted to have a 3-car garage, and we were able to make it happen with this new house that we bought. It's like, hasn't even sank in yet. Let's hear this thing fire up. I haven't broken the engine in yet. Went out and drove it a couple times, but we got no smokies, so that's good. And bam, she's idling a little bit high. I boost leak checked it and I didn't get any boost leaks out of it. I'm gonna keep looking into that. So Kyle was just here like a week ago to put a good bass tune on it, because the plug and play Link ECU, it comes with the settings to, you know, for first startup before you go and get it tuned and everything. But with the R35 coil packs and the 1050 ID injectors, it wouldn't run with that. And also the trigger offset on the cam sensor needed to be adjusted as well. So I was able to get it running before, like just a couple days before I got out here. But it just wasn't running right at all. So Kyle was actually in LA from Kyle Tuned It. He came out on his way back to Vegas and checked it out for me and got it running pretty good. So still need to get it on the dyno at some point, get like a full tune on it, but just super stoked with it. It runs great. It's not smoking or anything. The AFRs are right in range where they need to be. And this thing is just so cool to have running. I've always had 240s since I was like 16, and having another 240 with an SR in it, it's just like, just so nostalgic for me. I just love it. And anyways, Kyle tuned this car like 7 years ago, and that was the last time I saw him. That was really cool to catch up with him and everything. Thanks again for coming out.